I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Good evening everyone, and my voice is a little bit awkward today. Oh my god. Well, I guess I have to deal with it. So, I would say welcome back to another Q&A stream, #AskTMP. Here you can ask any question you like about the project and the mod, and then I'll try to give an answer to it. So get your questions ready, ask them, and I'll see if I can answer it and give you a suitable answer. For tonight, if you want to join me, you can find me on EO1 in Turney. This is where I last logged off on my previous stream, so I'll probably leave here in about 5 to 10 minutes. And if you want to know my destination, I am going to Catanzaro. Hey there, Tim. No, I do not personally use a wheel, but there are many people who do. I personally use an Xbox 360 controller. It's a little bit easier in the hands, you know. Also requires less space to put it away. And I see many questions related to our latest Real Ops event. Unfortunately, I will have to tell you all that when it comes to the fire truck and the ambulances that were used, those cannot be used by anyone. Silox, hey there. No, I'm not an in-game admin, I am a community manager. Which also comes with the added benefit that I have in-game permissions.
And hello, by the way.
Hello there, Forerunner. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yellow. Terni is in Italy. If you open up the map, just north of Roma. AI game mode is still being worked upon. Just ITA, can we add BDF tandem chassis? Well, unfortunately at this moment no. SCS still hasn't released it, so it's hard to implement it. For the gaming, I've already answered your question, so if you wind back a little bit in the stream, then you can see that I've already answered it, and that my answer is still the same as all the other times it was answered, namely that we are still working on it. When it comes to winter mod, that will probably not be back. As we are already closing up on March and winter is really almost over. Wolfie Boy, yeah, maybe SCS will add Balkan DLC. Last I heard they were working on something related to that. CG skins, what new stuff can we look forward this year from TruckersMP? Well, obviously we are keeping up with SCS development. I've heard some very interesting stuff coming our way. Also, we are obviously improving our services and making sure that everything runs smoothly. We are looking into and working on some new stuff that will come in the not too distant future, but I won't say anything about that yet. Now let's keep that a surprise. I'm pretty sure it will be liked. But when it comes to events, there are also some incoming. Yeah, right now we're obviously working on setting up our 5-year anniversary. Big events coming up there. And no, I cannot speak Romanian. Just ITA, yeah, of course you can come to me to Catanzaro. And Renault Range C, well, SES has obviously finished the vast majority of their development work on that, but yeah. I'm guessing they have to do some finishing touches for the last year or 2 years. I can't remember when exactly they started on it. And yeah, also licensing, I guess. And I am on EO1 and also English in chat, please. If you don't speak English, we will have to remove your messages. Yes, it's indeed been almost 5 years since the mod came out. Actually, in May we'll be celebrating our 5-year anniversary. Hello there, Julia from Italy, how are you? Wolfboy, nope, we are not associated with SES. But if you follow SES on their website and social media, from time to time they drop some teasers as to what they are working on, and then you can make some educated guesses. The most obvious one is map DLCs. If you look in the map editor, then you can clearly see what parts of the map they are working on. Hello there, Sergeant Fairytale, how are you? And Andrix, Robert, Wolfboy Marius, Hyper Boost, something in Russian, I guess? Blanky Games, Calimero. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. Hello there, Vince from Africa. You're a long way away from me. How long before we get AI traffic into TruckersMP? Well, still requires some work. We've managed to get it to work for 2 players, but patching the entire thing to 4,000 players? That's an entirely different story. And the server that I'm on, EO1, is always fine to join. Trucker Jolly. When will traffic be added to MP? Well, I would say there is a nice news item on the forum that explains that. Still a lot of work to be done. Hello there from St. Petersburg. Ooh, Beast from Singapore. Yeah, I think we've got a winner. Beast from Singapore. That's definitely the longest distance from me. Andre, if you have a ban, then you'll have to do a ban appeal. New Renault? I don't know. Last I saw about that is that SCS was recording new sounds for it. Usually sound recording is one of the latest stages, so I'm guessing in one of the upcoming updates. Probably 1.35 or 1.36. Hello there, Nathan. How are you? Will I crash because I'm reading the messages while driving? I try not to. I really try not to do that. Jake, yes, I use Discord, but I am currently not online on any public Discord. Will we get a pickup in ATS instead of a pilot car? No. We have no plans at this point to change or remove or replace the car that is currently available. Although we have added some more accessories to it recently. No, I do not use a G27. I actually use an Xbox controller. Fits nicer in the hand, and also when I'm not using it, it's very easy to put away. And guys in chat, please don't start a discussion about TMP versus Infinite Truckers. They're two different projects and you can't really compare them. And also, there's actually no need to start a whole rant about either of the projects. Maybe 0 millisecond ping. What? Currently I'm on 17, which is nice. But 0 millisecond, that actually doesn't exist. Especially not on internet connections. Bodeshell, hello from Romania Elite. You guys up to any crazy events lately? Just ITA, I am on EU1. ETS EU1. Currently driving from Terni to Catanzaro, and I am shortly coming up on Pescara. If you're quick enough to log in, then you might catch me there. Otherwise, just join me on the road. New car to TruckersMP? Not anytime soon. Nor probably in the near future. Maybe in the very distant future, but nothing soon. or not even soon-ish, as we have no plans to add any new cars to it. Adding new vehicles to the mod requires a lot of work to do it properly and to deliver a quality product. Coming up to Pescara? Yeah, fine, sure. Do it. Also keep in mind, I will not be stopping in Pescara, I will just be driving through. So you'll probably have to join me on the motorway. Mario, like I said probably a minute ago, we are not going to add any new vehicles. Yes, I am indeed on EU1. EU1. Very, very near to Pescara. I'm going to Catanzaro, and yes, I am taking small roads. Why? Because motorways are just boring. Small roads have more to discover, more crazy and amazing views, so small roads it is. Will there be tandem trucks in the game? If SES adds them, they've started development on it like 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, so I hope they're close to getting ready, but who knows. Just idea, yeah, I just answered that question. Tandems / rigids are being worked on by SES. When is a Spain DLC coming out? I don't know. I would love for SES to make a DLC on the Iberical region, but who knows. So far, no news about that. The only thing that we've seen, the map editor, is that work is being done on Balkan. So who knows? Probably that's something that's coming out in the not too distant future, and that I mean probably within this year. Why don't we add other trucks? Well, a truck takes even more time than the car to make, and the car took about 2 years to make. Alright, let's take this turn. And then go through the toll booth. And off the motorway. Timo van Dijk, will TruckersMP support custom skins? Not at this very moment. The reason why is custom skins, in order to be synchronized with every player, they would have to be added to the game files, and adding extra mods to the game files requires a larger file and longer download. So we try to keep all the changes that we make to the game to improve our mods as small as possible, so that you don't have to download a super huge file, and also having a download server available that can withstand the load and the bandwidth needed to run it is not very cheap, let's put it like that. Don't start from scratch but use an existing mod. Well, the problem with that is, yeah, basically updates. We've seen it with Winter mod lately. We had our mod ready the day after 1.30.34 was released, and Winter mod we had to wait for another 2 weeks for it to be supported and updated. And if we add more mods, that would require us to postpone our mod release until they have updated it. And some mods are not worked on very often, and they take a very long time to be updated. How old am I? I'm actually 26. But right now my voice is not of the best quality. You coming to TruckersMP soon? Nope, and not anything in the near future. Will TruckersMP stay attractive with other mods? Yeah, probably. I think, well, when it comes to other multiplayer mods, I think Rootkiller, the creator of TruckersMP, who is now working for SES, has made the best comment about that. Be careful with other multiplayer mods before they have actually shown any progress. It's extremely difficult for any game to be reverse engineered and modded to be multiplayer compatible. Actually, before TruckersMP, well, back in the day, ETS2 MP was released, about, if I recall correctly, about 2 years of work went into that. And Rootkiller and MDWL at that point had help from STS, and even they said that it's extremely difficult to do. Please keep chat English. It's only so nice that everyone can understand you, especially if I have to read your questions and comments. Timo van Dijk, you'll have to wait until the game moderator is available to assess your appeal. did I get that pendant hanging in my cabin? Well, it was a gift from SCS, and it was a reward for the Christmas event that they had. If you completed all the tasks that had to be done, then you received it. Any trick for next update? I don't know. We'll see what SCS puts in their update schedule. Maybe if we're lucky a new truck on ATS, but I would plan that more towards 1.36 and not 1.35. Do I speak any other Let's rewind that. Do I speak any other languages than English? Yes, I do. I speak Dutch, French, and some German. So, like, you finished all the tasks but didn't get it. Well, you have to log into World of Trucks, and then in your inbox over there you should get a link to activate it on Steam. Ford F-Max. Maybe that's something for ATS because it's an American truck. Guys, English only in chat. Jacob, I actually have answered at this point already about 10 questions about AI, and the answer is always the same: it's being worked upon, but at this stage not close to release. How do you get a permanent ban? Well, there are a couple of ways. Firstly, would be for history, which means that you get 6 or more bans in a time frame of 1 year. Secondly, would be to break a rule that has a permanent ban as a punishment. One of which is hacking. Do I play with keyboard or mouse? No, I actually play with an Xbox 360 controller. Insulting MWL? Maybe. But that's up to him. I wouldn't do it. How can you get your TruckersMP account unlinked from a hacked Steam account? As far as I know, you can't. But you always have the possibility to contact our support team for that. Maybe they might be able to help you any further. Because we actually use Steam as authentication. That you are actually you and that you actually own the games and DLCs that you say you have. Will Tesla ever make it into ETS or ATS? I don't know. What I have seen, I think I saw it in ATS, and that is on one of the car trails. There are some Teslas. So the model is available. Just ITA, I am on EU1. I am currently south of Casino. As you can see on my tab list, it says EU1 simulation. That's the server I am on. And if you want to find me, in 90% of the cases I am actually on EU1. I prefer it over E2. Players are much more agreeable here. And more mature and professional. There is a Tesla mod for ETS. Well, there is some large degree of variance within the modding community, especially when it comes to quality. Some are really good, like RGL. It's a really nice mod for Scanias, but others are complete and utter trash indeed. A real truck driver in real life. I am actually a consultant in IT. Gaming Pro, I cannot unban you. If you want to be unbanned, then you will have to create a ban appeal. Ryan asks, what makes this game so fun for me? Well, it's nice and relaxing mostly. As a consultant you have a very busy job and then just come home and be able to relax and not play a game, for example Apex Legends, which I have been playing recently. But it's kinda stressful. And sometimes just relax, drive around, enjoying the landscape is exactly what you need. Is there an age limitation being a game mode? Yes. You need to have a certain age in order to join the team. That age, if I recall correctly, being 16. TruckersMP install files, that would be in my document /ETSMP or ATSMP. And then there is some other files being located in program data. Jack asks, where am I at the moment? I am currently somewhat southeast of Napoli and making my way towards Catanzaro, from which I am at the moment about 290 kilometers away from. And Mario, yes indeed, we are at the moment not recruiting. Intel Gaming, I guess that you have created a feedback ticket regarding your ban. Feedback tickets regarding to bans generally take a little bit longer to be processed because there is a little bit more investigation to be done. Hello there, Lulitsa, if I have it correct. Nicholas G. The only thing that comes to mind right now is the why your registration doesn't work is probably excuse me. It's probably because you haven't set your profile and games accessible as public. It's probably set to private, and then the Steam API can't reach it. Akija, why don't I use Highbeam? Well, personally, I don't really need it. And since we're simulating on EO1, which is a simulation server, might as well drive a little bit more realistically. Is TMP partnered with SES? No, we are not partnered with SES. Any mod that is in existence is not associated with SES. They're all private projects. Intergame, yes, I answered your question if you haven't heard it. My answer was that if you have created a feedback ticket regarding to your ban, then it usually takes a little bit longer to process because feedback tickets regarding to bans require a little bit more research to be and investigation to be done. Mario, we don't allow people under 16 to be an admin. Are we going to release traffic mode? Not anytime soon. It is being worked upon and some progress is being made, but to properly sync and efficiently sync the traffic and force a traffic density on people is a bit more tricky to do, and especially generate the traffic all over the map. Because usually when you're driving a single player, the traffic is generated around your camera position. Jack JW, I am indeed on a DLC part of the map. I'm currently driving through the Italia DLC, which is very nice. And people, if you have any questions, shoot. I'll try to answer them. Is it hard to be an admin or game moderator? Actually, people underestimate the work that has to be done as a game moderator. It is, well, first and foremost, it is quite the responsibility, obviously, and also a lot of pressure is being put on you because everything you say and do is being scrutinized by everyone. which is good. Keeps everyone on their toes and doing their job correctly. But yeah, it is a lot of work going through all the reports, evaluating all the evidence, and then making a suitable decision on that. And then obviously after the reports are done and bans are issued or kicks are done, there's obviously a lot of complaints, because nobody likes to be banned or kicked, even though it is completely legit. And then you also have the ban appeals that have to be dealt with. Yes, Intel Gamer, that is a legit concern. Indeed, if there is AI traffic, then it can be abused to block roads. So that's also being investigated on how it will be implemented. It might be that it's not even on general servers, but that there will be a specific and special implementation for it. But as I said, all of that is still being looked into on how the specific of AI is going to look. Which, well, save editing is still allowed if you follow all the rules that are being laid out about save editing, then your mod will work. And if you are unsure about your specific mod, then we have a special section on that on the forum. And then an add-on manager or project manager or game manager will answer that for you. We actually don't have a headquarters. We are all volunteers and we work from home. As a society, you cannot buy your way into game moderation. When we do need extra game moderators or any new people for any position in the team, then we open up recruitment and then you can apply to it. Hakia, I am currently using an Xbox 360 controller. JJack, how did I make my tab transparent? There is actually a function for that in the settings. If I stop very soon at my destination in Catanzaro, I will show you how, if I remember it. Open up the settings, then there is a slider for transparency. Then game moderator application is opening up. As far as I know, not anytime soon, because we don't really need extra people. Do we notify when we are recruiting? Yes, absolutely. First and foremost, you see it on the forum in the recruitment section. There is a green light that will be available for anything that is open. And you can also see it on our recruitment page on the website, which positions are being opened up for recruitment. Next to that, we also put out notifications on our social media, being Facebook and Twitter. Requirements for applying. Well, there are some general requirements, but It's mostly dependable on the position because each position has its specific requirements. How's the CB working? Well, you have a chat command to switch your channel, which is /channel and then a number 1 to 20, 0 being disabled, or you can use your mouse to click on the buttons to switch channels and turn it on and off. Right, let's do this through and then show you how you can make your tablet transparent. Game Studio, unfortunately, the thing that you saw during Real Ops 6 being the ambulance and the fire truck, those cannot be used. They were specifically designed for that event and only able to be used by staff. Right. Relative native. That question has already been asked multiple times, so I'll repeat it once more. The answer to AI traffic is, drumroll, that it will not be implemented anytime soon because there's still a lot of work to be done. Turn the music down. Yeah, it was one song that's a little bit louder than the rest. Hello there, White Tiger, how are you? What about adding more cars in addition to the Superb? At the moment there is nothing planned for it, really. So let's show you how you can move and edit the tab. So if you right click, then your mouse becomes available, and then if you here go to settings, is it in interface? Nope. Where is it? Smoothing distance, no. Graphics. Here, under graphics, Windows opacity, here you have a slider. And then if you slide up and down and then hit apply, then you see your opacity changes. And I prefer to have it more opaque so they can still see my mirrors in the road when I have it open. Multiplays, we don't have any plans soon for game moderation specific recruitment, so that might be a while, and game moderation applications are generally not open often, only a few times a year. And with regards to other teams, then it really depends what positions that we have people lacking. Hyperboost, where do I live? I live in Belgium actually. Yeah, JJ, that's exactly why I also set the opacity to be very see-through. Next recruitment for event team, as far as I know, not anytime soon, because so far the team is pretty full. Oscar, when will Tennis be released? Well, that's up to us, yes. Up to this moment I have been working on it for the last at least 2 or 3 years. Right, let's get a cargo, shall we? Then going to get somewhere down to Sicily, that would be nice. So, Messina, Catania, or Palermo. Catania. Right. Catania it is. And please keep it in English. Simon van Dijk, what does waiting for admin mean on my ban appeal? Waiting for admin means that you have replied to the ban appeal and that an admin has to make a response on it. So that status means that basically you were the last one to make any changes to it and make any comments to it, and that a reply from a game moderator is on its way. John Mark, you have a question? Well, I would say ask away. And Hyperboost, I actually mean in Flanders. I actually live in Flanders. Intel Gaming, my role on TruckersMP is Senior Community Manager. Where is my cargo? I guess it's here. You're in the live and you can see yourself. Oh my god, it's Streamception. And anything more specific than my living location than Flanders will not be given. Will we add more cars? No. That's a simple answer. When's Washington coming out for ATS? Well, good question. I think probably in 1.35 or 1.36. From what I could see, it's pretty well finished. Hyperboost, I can speak French actually. I speak Dutch, French, English and some German. But for the sakes of this stream, I will only speak English. Crap. It's a little bit tight here. Eesh. No bueno. Nope, doesn't fit. Peter Kunica, hello sir, wanna ask, will TMP allow weather mods, spring, new summer, autumn, like was with winter mode? Well, I would say make a suggestion, but do keep in mind that implementing seasonal mods like winter mod is, well, from a technical point of view, is not too difficult. The biggest difficulty is distribution. until this year, we have always distributed it ourselves with the permission of the mod maker. But since this year, since we have 2.5 million users, distribution is not easy. So we have used the original download from the mod creator on ShareMod. And since we have so many users, that became a little bit tricky. Joshua, do you know or think more own trailers will come out or be released? I don't know, but I hope so. I really would like the big trailers from the heavy cargo to be player ownable. That would be nice, and also have a proper assistant trailer and low loader for just standard machinery. Just ITA, I'm next to you. We're in the Scania S series. Where are you? Where are you? I see White Tiger. That's an old Scania. Oh, you're over there. That's not next to you, my friend. It's close though. It's close. Simon van Dijk, no, we are not related to SES. Any mod that is existing for ETS and ATS are standalone projects. Although from time to time they do some teasing on their website. The last news that we have from Tandem Trails is the blog post that they released 3 to 4 years ago. And that's actually the only thing that is available when it comes to news about tandems. Maybe you know what next ETS2 DLC will be. Well, from what we can see, our educated guess is probably a map DLC for the Balkans. If you look at the map editor, then you can see some stuff that are being prepared. Well, Intel game, that would be indeed be nice. Hello there, Deneric. Greetings from Argentina. Will we ever be able to walk out of our truck and load trailer by ourselves? That would be nice, but I think it won't happen. Well, G Drius K, you have a difficult name. On private servers, will mods be a possibility? Well, who knows? That might be a possibility. Psych YouTube. Will co-op mods ever come out? I'm from Croatia. Hello there. How's life over there? Well, co-op basically exists. It's a multiplayer, so co-op is part of multiplayer. The only difference is that we provide it as an MMO style. Mobius, can people drive double trails in Calais? Yes, in Calais town you can drive it. The reason why we have not excluded double trails from the city of Calais is that all other ports that are leading towards the United Kingdom in the base game are being blocked for double trails. So if people don't have the Vive la France DLC, they wouldn't be able to go from Central Europe to the UK. Well, Intel Gamer, yes, it would indeed be nice that SES gives us an update before releasing it publicly. But yeah, the thing is that it wouldn't really be fair towards other mods. Then Eric, I will not give you my real name, unfortunately. Right, let's get going. And look at the beautiful view we have here again. See, this is why I like driving in DLC areas, especially the newer ones have such nice scenery. And they have done a beautiful job here in Italy. Well, actual mods are blocked, and unfortunately a lot of the save editing stuff that is out there is indeed bannable because they are not made correctly. So if you want to use one of those things, always make sure that they are built according to the game rules and that they are also up to date with the latest version of the game rules. Would be really be a shame that you download a mod thinking that it is compatible and allowed and then be banned for it. New game mode? Not anytime soon, unfortunately. A lot of complicated work that has to be done in that department. Marvin, unfortunately I'm driving, so I don't really have the time to read your entire name. Or focus on trying to pronounce your entire name. I will give it a try when I have a little bit of an easier road to drive on. Okay, Jack, do
I are working here today is evidence of that.